Cats are believed to have domesticated themselves and can be traced back 4,000 years. Many believe they did this because they are lazy, but when you're worshipped like gods, why would you do anything else? They sleep as much as 16 hours a day. Back in ancient Egypt, they were domesticated when it became apparent these felines were very skilled when it came to hunting rats and keeping other unsavory creatures away, thus beginning a very long and complex history with our furry friends. Even today's society, cats are still used in households and farmlands as mousers or simply to keep an eye on things. Their independent nature makes them perfect pet for someone who just wants an effective and relatively cheap way to keep pests away. And though cats are most of the time solitary creatures, they're still one of the most favorite pets to this day. They are also silent creatures, preferring to communicate with each other with body language and scents. Being worshipped like gods to being believed to bring about bad luck and even the devil, the cats' lives changed starting in the mid-14th century or so. Black cats became linked with the devil, many of them even being killed during the Black Plague era, a mistake because they could have taken care of some of the rats plaguing the city. The 17th century came around and the witch trials began when the Christian church started to slander paganism, who kept cats as companions. People began claiming witches could transform to cats from the Celtic belief that cats are people returned to earth because of bad deeds. Some confessed to this when subjected to torture, thus the cat became a familiar rather than a pet. Eventually, rumors began to spread, this transformed into the belief that witches could turn into cats. They would turn into cats and were believed to go into people's homes and harm the owners. Cats got caught up in the witch trials, sadly, this way, and were slaughtered alongside their owners. When humans were predominantly hunters, dogs were of great use, and thus were domesticated long before cats. Cats, on the other hand, only became useful to people when we began to settle down, till the earth and, crucially, store surplus crops. Mice were abundant and would wreak havoc on crops, and when the cats would come and save the crops, humankind fell in love with our new friends. Long, long ago, the ancient Egyptian sun god Ra grew angry with humanity. Seeking to punish them for their crimes, Ra sent his lion-headed daughter Sekhmet to put them in their place. She was so violent in her quest for vengeance, however, that Ra soon realized that he had made a mistake. In an attempt to pacify his ferocious child, the elder deity plied her with red beer, a soporific substitute for the blood she craved. Satisfied at last, Sekhmet curled up and fell asleep, the angry lioness becoming a peaceful cat. An opening excerpt of the Smithsonian Magazine article titled, "Why the Egyptians Love Their Kitties."